Hi, my name is Anne MacNab. I live in Edinburgh in Scotland, where I'm a facilitator, coach and trainer. Well, I've come to the programme because in my life I coach quite a lot of leaders, and I have a sense increasingly that there's something missing around the models and the approach that we use today. I see leaders becoming younger as I get older, and I sense that there is something within the world that is creating in them a tension that the models that I would previously use and the basic coaching doesn't quite address. And so I'm here because my colleague found it, and once I understood a little bit more about it, it seemed that there was a sense that it might actually plug that gap. And what I'm learning is, having come with quite a cynical approach, I think it does plug that gap, or it certainly begins to plug that gap. And when I say that gap, what I mean is some sense of totality about oneself and work, and about oneself as a brain and a living organism. And I think once we can use your model to help people look at themselves in that broader sense, especially how our families and our friends look at us, I think we'll be able to then access something new, something untouched before, that affects leaders as people and then affects them as leaders. In terms of how the programme's affected me and what I would change about myself, it's actually quite meaningful for me. So I had a sense, partially maybe to do with my age and where I'm at in my career, but I did have a sense of plateauing in some way. And the programme is making me realise that there are things over which I have control that I want to now do something about, and what it's doing is helping me focus on what those are. And actually they are about taking care of myself. And I don't mean in that way that we all talk about I must lose weight and I must run more or whatever it is. I mean actually just taking care of myself as an organic human being. And there are some very basic things I think I've let go of, like walking and taking time out to think and posture, etc. So some of those things I'm really going to take back and do differently. They're going to affect the way I work and the way I live my life. The other big thing that I've taken from this is a huge wake-up call that some of what I'm asking people to look at, if it was pointed at me, the people who work with me would rate me one way, and that might be quite different from my friends and my family. And I thought I'd done more work to make those two things the same. And now I'm looking at it, I think I've got a long way to go, and I'm really going to work on that. What are those differences and why, and how can I bring them together to be one coherent person?